All right, what's up, everybody? I guess I've never formally introduced myself on my YouTube channel. I am Tyrannical Dad, Mr. T Dad, Tyrannical T Daddy, whatever you feel comfortable calling me. Um, I've been playing DDO off and on for the better part of, I'd say, 17 years probably, and I've noticed that a lot of new players are coming to DDO. A lot of people don't really know what to do, and so I'm going to provide a little bit of help for everybody. I'm going to explain a few things to help maybe make the adventure into Dungeons and Dragons Online uh, a bit more fun and a little less daunting, because a lot of people don't really realize how complex this game can be. So we're just going to go over the just a really basic thing, the three different types of accounts that you can have. So at the top here, you got VIP. Let me get my ugly face out of the way. You got VIP, premium, and free to play. This is what most everybody starts out with, is free to play. Just to try out the game, obviously. You don't get any DDO points. You only have 3 character slots. You're missing a few of the later classes that came out. A bunch of the iconics. You're basically missing out on a lot of the things that make the game easier to play. By easier, I mean it makes it faster, but you won't understand that until you've played the game for a while. Then you move on up to premium, and this could be you paying for the VIP membership and you ran out, and now your account's premium, or you have spent any amount of money in the DDO store, and you unlock in a premium account, and that automatically gives you access to 5 character slots. And not too much else extra. There's nothing too much extra for premium accounts. But the VIP, that's the big one. And I highly recommend, if you are going to deep dive this game, if you really want to put in the effort to play this game, find the new MMO that's going to be your forever MMO. I recommend trying VIP for the first month. You get 500 DDO points for every month that you're subscribed. That's the premium currency, which the best part about this game is you can earn the premium currency in the game just by running quests. And it's all based upon favor, which I'll explain that later on, maybe in this video or another video, what favor is. And you can unlock every single thing in this game basically by playing the game. There is not a single thing that you have to purchase. And every year during the anniversary events, DDO, SSG, Standing Stone Games gives away all the content packs for free, and they make the first 4 expansions 99 DDO points. First 3 or 4 expansions, 99 DDO points. Another bonus that VIP is awesome for is you get access to basically almost all the content in the game besides expansions. You can play all the dungeons, all the quests, all the raids on the highest difficulty. If you have a free or premium account, you're forced to play the game normal, hard, elite, and so on and so forth. You have to work your way up in the difficulties unless you have somebody who can open the quest for you, which is just somebody else who's done it, or has multiple lives under the belt, which I will explain later as well. Also, VIPs get 10% experience that stacks on top of everything. We get free weekly gold rolls, and depending upon what time you're playing, you may be getting free daily gold rolls. On top of that, just upgrading to a premium / VIP, either one, increases the amount of platinum you can hold. That's a big thing for whatever reason, free-to-play players can only hold 50,000 gold, which is 5,000 platinum, and that's next to nothing. So now that I've kind of explained, you know, the different types of accounts, and you've made your account, made your decision, you end up here, you log in, and you see all these servers. Don't mind my desktop, it looks ugly. See all these servers, you don't know which one to pick. You're going to click Argonesson, because that's the one I play on. So obviously, you want to play on that one. So this is a completely free account that I'm on. Not premium, nothing else. This is the screen you're going to see. There'll be no character here. It might actually put you into this screen. And you're going to be like, wow, what do I do? I've never played this game. If you've played any other MMOs ever whatsoever, you're probably familiar with the base classes in most games, like fighters and mages and archers. Well, this game is way more in depth. So in Melee, you got your main classes, and then certain classes, if you notice these two, fighter and paladin, they have archetypes, which is like a special subclass that they've just recently, they've been adding these subclasses to give a little bit more flavor to certain classes and expand them and make them more fun and unique. And I mean, the game's already crazy. You can multi-class up into 3 classes. But your 4 melees are gonna be fighter, barbarian, paladin, and monk. Your spell is going to be sorcerer, cleric, wizard, favored soul, druid, and warlock. Favored soul you have to unlock via purchase. You can get it via premium or via VIP, or you can get it from earning favor in the game, 2,500 to be exact, and that is unlocked on whatever server. Then you got the specialists. Got the rangers, the rogues, the bards, the artificers, and the alchemists. I'm not really going to go too much into depth in this video on what each of these are. I recommend if you're just starting out and you're not really sure what to do, a basic fighter, barbarian, paladin is generally a good way to go. It's not going to solve 90% of your problems, but as a beginning player, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to figure it out. Alright, so as a fighter, you can play anything you want. I'm gonna go Dragonborn, max out my strength, max out my constitution. You're gonna want to max out your main stat and your constitution, especially on a starter character, and we're gonna round out the dexterity. Gonna put some 1 point into jump, 1 point into tumble, and some points into heal. Alright, so healing is good because it's how much other people are going to heal you, but then there's like other things that you don't have to worry about because you're not like a spellcaster, so you're not going to want to worry about spellcraft. Like it's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. You're not going to want to worry about concentration, just things of that nature. I get 3 feats here. Not many classes get 3 feats, but because of the way I'm going, I get 3 feats. It's the Dragonborn, the fighter, and then just the base feat you get for being level 1. You can customize your character. I normally randomize till it looks cool. Call it a day. You have an alignment. It doesn't affect too much. May affect some weapons that you use. May affect a little damage here and there. Overall, you're not gonna bother too much. That name's taken. That name's not taken. We're gonna be starter guide. You're gonna load into this magical place here. Shipwreck Shore, Korthos Island. It's not even loaded in for me yet. You're gonna get these hints on the side of the screen. It's gonna teach you a few of the basics to help you out. I'm not a big fan of them. So what you can do here is you can go into your UI settings, and right here is don't show hints. But you're a new player, keep them on. It'll probably help you out more than it'll help me. Another good thing to turn on here in the UI settings is show party UI for yourself, and then show pet vitals. I just do the show pet vitals because it separates the bars a little bit better and they're not so clumped together. That's really all we got to worry about up there. So then you're going to want to ignore Jeets in the background. He's just going to keep asking if you're undead. You're going to want to set up probably 6 bars. You can set them up any which way. You can spin them, make them bigger, smaller. Alright, so the game right away isn't going to teach you anything, doesn't tell you about anything that you have on your bar, what it does. It's not going to be friendly to you. This is sneaking, not very important for a fighter. This is searching. If you have a high search skill, you can find some traps and stuff. It might help you out. But see, you have power attack. You took that in your feats, and you're like, well, I took power attack. Well, it doesn't tell you. You got to turn it on, and it just stays on. What you're going to do here is you're going to walk up. You're going to talk to Jeets. I've already done the Korthos storyline, but you guys haven't, so we're going to run through.
No one but you made it to the island alive. It may be worth following this rogue.
Well, we got our daily free silver roll. Let's see what we get. A 30, that's garbage. But at least we got some money. This money is going to come in handy. So he's going to ask you a weapon you want, and the game's not going to tell you what you're proficient with, but if you take something, you can talk to him again. So see, I don't have, so you can have a yellow exclamation mark, or you can have like a red X, and it means you can't really use it, and the yellow exclamation point means you're not proficient. So you can speak with him again, and you can get a different weapon that's more appropriate for you, or you can just say, hey, I'm ready to move on. What do you got going on for me?
Selimus is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers on.
Selimus is in the grotto. I shall show you the way.
This big ugly Warforged Talbrin, he'll be in your way. The one thing that you're gonna hate about these low levels, new character, how slow you are, but you'll get faster. I promise. I promise. You'll be way faster. So you're gonna enter in the grotto. It's gonna be this solo difficulty. You can't change it. Can't move it up. For whatever reason, you can make it public, but nobody can join you.
Is this Selimus, the cleric you were sent to find?
So this is all just a starter quest. So now here's where the game begins. You've entered in Korthos village. It's snowy. You're a new player. You want somebody to help you. You can talk to this guy. It'll teach you how to bind your character. I'll teach you how to do that. You're going to go over here. You're going to grab this quest. That quest entrance is right there. You're going to go over here. You're going to grab this quest. And that quest entrance is right over there. And you're going to grab this quest. And that quest entrance is right there. But before we do these quests, you're going to run down to the dock. And you're going to talk to the first mate. You're going to specifically say, I don't want to do the Korthos storyline. I don't want to. I'm going to skip it. Yes. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I'm ready to move on. And you're going to end up in the harbor. And this is where you enter the actual big boy land. But what you're going to do immediately is turn right back around. Head back into the Korthos village. And hopefully, there'll be people here. And because you did that silver roll that you got, you should have a little bit of money. And you can walk over here to this vendor here. He sells hired hands, just in case nobody joins you. And you can get either a barbarian to help you out, depending upon your class, or a cleric to heal you. Those are the two I really recommend. If you press O, that pulls up your social tab. You'll want to go to the Who section when you log on. That'll kind of populate the whole server list for you. If you want to get into a guild or get ship buffs, which I'll explain later, just go stand outside a guild airship portal. You'll get them, which I'll show you where those are too. So these are all the groups that are up right now. Nobody's doing Korthos. But if you wanted to do Korthos with people, because you don't want to do it alone, but you're more than welcome to do it alone, you can put up an LFM. And most of the time, you don't want to put up your LFM for more than 2 levels above the quest that you're running. So all of Korthos will be level 1 quests. And the first quest is called Hayton's Rest. And you're going to put that you want to do it on Elite. And because you're new, you just put need opener. And then for this to post up on the LFM, you hit update party. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to run these right now. But that is what you do. Oh, see, posted it. Need opener. And then your LFM would be up and people have an opportunity to join. But also, if you don't, have an LFM or you don't want to put up the LFM or you're too lazy and, you just want people to know you're new because you don't have VIP or maybe you do, you can hit this option here. It's a public group. And when you enter the quest, anybody can join the quest to come help you out as long as they're within the level range. You're going to want to go to the vendors to sell and repair your gear. Your gear will get busted regularly. You have several trainers here in Korthos to level you up. You do not need to go to the trainers to spend your enhancement points. You can just do it anywhere you are as long as you're not walking around. So I'm just going to come back to the harbor here real quick. Kind of show you where you need to go to get going. The game is doing this thing where it is going to teach you. Right here it tells me that I should go befriend Baudry Cardamon at the southern docks. And that is him right here. He has a check mark above his head because the game's trying to help me out. You talk to him, he'll give you a quest, and he'll also give you a small collectibles bag. You can click, you want to open that bag, you want to make sure you turn on auto gather, click gather, just to make sure that there's nothing in your inventory. And now we're going to equip all of our new stuff. Most of it doesn't really matter. So that gave us a +5 to our armor. And if you hit C, it pulls up your character sheet. I've been doing that a lot. I haven't said that. This is your armor class. And if you hover over it, it tells you the chance that a mob has to hit you when you're playing a quest at level. And it also tells you all your other stats. It tells you your PRR and your MMR, which is your physical resistance rating, and your magical resistance rating. Those help you mitigate damage and just take less damage overall. So the higher you can raise those, the better off you're going to be. Here is where you can look at your enhancements that you've taken and the ones that you need to be activatable, or like this one that is like a permanent stance. You just drag it on down. A fun thing that they have done for new players recently is you can go to taverns. Right here is a tavern, the Wayward Lobster. They are marked on your map by pressing M. They look like little cups. There's one here and there's one here in the harbor. And then teleporters to go to different places are marked by stars. And guild ship air access are marked by anchors. Quests will be marked by chalices, and quests that need to be turned in will be marked by check marks. You go inside the bar. You can talk to this man here. Doesn't matter what bar, and if you get into a guild, you can do this on your guild airship. And you can ask him to preserve your life here if you die. So now if you die into any quest in the game, if you die, and you're like, well, there's no way I can come back up. There's no way I can finish this quest. When you hit there'll be a release button on your screen. When you click that, you'll end up right here. And then you can just go back onto what you were doing. So the fun thing that they've added is right here is, I'm an adventurer looking for work. And then you can click the level quests, and it will tell you where all those level 2 quests is. And you can say, I'll take them all, and they will assign all the quests for you. It kind of teaches you about favor and patrons and their rewards and how they work, which I would definitely read. It would definitely be advised to read, but make sure that you just make sure you grab as many quests as you can. And I'm just playing at a weird time of night right now, but generally there's always groups up at all levels, and almost everybody here on this game is willing to help you. But you can click on somebody, and if you hit the cog wheel, it gives you a list of options. You can look, you can see his buffs, and if they have a bio, you can read about it. You can trade to them if you're standing close to them. You can invite them to your party. You can send them a tell. If you add them as a friend, it doesn't tell them you added as a friend. It's just your own personal friends list. This is the marketplace, by the way. I didn't mention that. You can get to almost anywhere from the marketplace. The 12, Lord's March Plaza, Giant Hold, House Fjarlin, House D, Sant Manectern, the Restless Isles, Cyber Atoll, House J, House K, the Catacombs, House C. You can get most anywhere from the marketplace. I'm gonna end this episode here. I feel like I've taught you quite a bit. I have tons of things to still tell you, tons of things that I've missed, tons of things that I need to go over. We're gonna shorten this video. We're gonna make it better for you. I want to say I appreciate you all. I hope that all the new players enjoy the game. I hope you stick to playing the game. I hope you watch my videos. I will be posting many more. I'll be making a lot more. And if you do enjoy this, and if I did help in any way, shape, or form, please give this a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.